people's flag, his deepest red, it shrouded oft our martyr dead, and ere their limbs grew stiff and cold, their hearts' blood dyed its every fold. So raise the scarlet standard high, within its shade we live and die. Though cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here.
By James Connolly to continue the struggle for a social republic, for a workers' republic, for sovereignty and independence. And today is the 101st anniversary of the execution of James Connolly and the other leaders of the 1916 revolution, and to rededicate ourselves to the cause that he stood for, what he believed in, and to rededicate to that struggle. It is not out of ritual or formulae, but out of a deep commitment and a belief that the ideas and beliefs and ideas of Connolly still remain relevant to the working class today, and it's important that we continue to raise and bring those ideas of Connolly to each new generation of Irish working youth. Today, I call upon the Connolly Youth Movement, Adam Murray from Belfast. He will address this gathering on behalf of the Connolly Youth Movement.
With his execution would be the end of his ability to cause trouble to the establishment. How wrong they were. 101 years later, the ideals, teachings and actions of James Connolly still inspire and instruct young leftists across the length and breadth of Ireland further afield. We continue to draw strength from his example as we challenge the status quo and play our diligent part in organising the resistance alongside our comrades in the Communist Party of Ireland. Our eyes are wide open to the inherent feelings of the abhorrent capitalist system. We have no illusions about the political and economic systems which control and dominate so much of our lives. Young people today are crying out for change, crying out for their fair share, for stable employment, for a decent education, for affordable housing, for health care, and a reasonable sharing out of the wealth of the nation. We see the greedy and corrupt politicians bending over in subservience to international corporatism and the great god of foreign investment. We see that their interests are not our interests. We see the social services struggling and closing. We see the right-wing politicians cheating us north and south. We see families being evicted and citizens sleeping in the streets. We see the drugs crisis, the health crisis, the housing crisis. We see our politicians failing to support the most vulnerable refugees and the complicity of the Irish government in supporting imperialism. We see our fellow young people, the ones who stay, struggle to survive on low wages in precarious work, always threatened that if we don't accept the exploitation, we will simply be replaced. We see those who can leave leaving, and those who can neither leave nor find work struggling to survive. The crisis gripping the young people of Ireland is nothing short of criminal. To quote Blind Boy Boat Club from the Rubber Bandits on the Late Late Show, my generation are the ones jumping on planes or jumping in rivers. North and South politicians have failed to put in place the necessary support for young people's mental health, and it's costing lives. Some say that it's unbelievable that in 2017 things can be so bad for this coming generation, worse than the previous generation. We in the Connolly Youth Movement say that not only is this situation to be expected, it was inevitable. Capitalism will never serve the many.
And traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag